Miss Mary Almonte in the building for the first time. It feels like in like 3 weeks. What's going on, Mary?
I'm happy to be back. Work beckoned, but
Hey, you got to make that money.
don't let it make you.
We also got the great one, Bailey the Great's here. What's going on, B?
Not much. What's the word?
Shit. We'll talk about the word. Marquis should be joining us here shortly, but let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, Jay Z says he has no competition in a versus. Mary, do you think that's true? And if not, who do you think could stand up to Jay Z in a versus?
Um, okay, so I want to frame that, right? Because I'm complicated and difficult and I just can't directly answer shit. So, uh-oh. Okay, that's better. So first of all, I want to just say that conversation came up in a Twitter space that was about Alicia Keys' new album Keys. And it was hosted by Genius and specifically Rob Markman from Genius. And I have to say, Rob Markman is someone who I always admired in the industry and honestly have been following his career and am very proud of him. And so I want to like salute and shout out Rob Markman, Genius, and that whole camp for hosting such an epic Twitter space for the culture. Um, anyway, that said, I mean there were so many gems in that conversation, but if we're focusing specifically on this Jay Z comment that has taken off, um, listen, the only person that I really think could see him in a versus is Nas, right? And I think that's what everyone kind of would want to see and what they're waiting for. And I just kind of think I would not even want to see that. Like I would not even want that rehashed. Like I wouldn't even want them to accidentally fall into that beef. Um so I think I'm good on that and I think that, Jay-Z's not totally wrong.
Okay, Bailey.
Uh, so I didn't get caught up in all the online drama like everybody else did. I didn't respond to nothing like that, but
Okay,
I think there's
Bailey.
more than just. To me, I think Nas can outright beat him. I think he can also beat Nas. I think Missy Elliott can stand on stage with him. I think Snoop Dogg can stand on stage with him. Um, I even think, of course, Ye. I even think Wayne and Drake can stand on stage with him. So to me, it's all about one thing that I've learned about verses. Well, I'll take that back. One thing Jada taught us about verses is that performance matters as well. That's not against him, but when we talk about the likeness of Missy Elliott, Lil Wayne, of course, Ye, and even Drake, I think they can get on stage and perform. Track for track, it comes down to 20. I believe all those names that I just said can come with 20 tracks. Another thing that Versus had taught us is that you have to strategically put those tracks in order. For some reason, I know it's mainly the East Coast, but Jay has a lot of West Coast fans. Everybody seems like it's the end all be all. He has number one tracks that could beat everybody else's number one tracks. I'm not I'm not that type of sheep. I think he could beat most of them, but I think some of them can go track for track. And I think I think out of 7 days out of the week, Jay will win on Monday, Nas will win on Tuesday.
Hmm. Okay. Marquis, who just hopped on, shout out to the Rare Wine Connoisseur. We're talking about Jay Z saying he has no
Absolutely not.
competition in a versus. Where do you
Kanye
weigh in on it?
might dump on him. You got to also remember guest appearances. They bring out guest appearances. That's a whole another conversation. Busta might not
Mm-hmm.
might have a better catalog when it comes to hits.
I saw that, and when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind a Busta Rhymes and Jay Z versus.
Yeah, um, yeah. I can't. Nah, I see. Of course, Jay's gonna do that, but nah. A catalog wise, banger wise, nah. And I will agree, Wayne might have some bangers. I think his will just get monotonous. Um, and I agree with you, Baylor. I think people underestimate Nas in his catalog, especially with the modern day Nas. Like they're truly
Mm,
underestimating Nas.
yeah.
So I can't get that.
But
I think again for me, Drake might get boring too. But
I do also think Wayne could get on the stage with Jay-Z, especially if you throw in all the mixtape shit that he has. I think he could get interesting. I'm not saying they should be favored over Jay, but to just say no comp, no, there's definitely could be some interesting versus competition for Jay-Z.
I definitely rose with the arrogance. I enjoyed every bit of that. But truth be told, I believe there's more than just Nas that can stand on. I'm not saying that the names I said beat him, but
I agree.
Track for track, like I get it, man. I think a lot of people fail to put things aside. So everything that Jay-Z has accomplished goes into him being the greatest as well. But if we just talking about track for track, it's more than.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something. Two things. One, and thinking about what you said before, I think if we were just talking about tracks, bangers, then it just wouldn't do well. And
ooh, see, I hesitated to go there just because of the era difference, but that I wouldn't hate that matchup.
I didn't say K Dot because I think for me to say that I would have to get one more album.
Okay. I feel where you coming from with that.
He got 3 straight 20+, and he has that live. And if he brought out Imagine Dragons, and that I'm sorry, his guest appearances too.
No, but I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of Jay-Z is considered one of or the GOAT because of his longevity, and that's the only thing that K Dot doesn't have yet compared to his career. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's where you come from.
But if you saying 20,
yeah, no, you right on that one. You right on that. I would just say it would be a safer bet for me if I knew he had another album to pick a couple of songs from.
That's
because Jay-Z can actually just throw maybe 3 or 4 projects up there and get 20 and pull 20 from that. Where, like I said, the difference between the careers is longevity. So if you give me, I mean, they're not really doing it as much, but if you give me another K Dot mixtape and an album, all right, let's go to war now.
So do you think he can take?
Yeah, because Kanye is a cheat code because he's also a producer. He gonna pull from tracks that he not even on.
No, I don't. If he going against Jay, he gonna pull up all his joints, and he's probably gonna drop a 30-minute freestyle.
But that's what I'm saying. So he can pull his own tracks. He can pull a track that he produced, and he can pull the tracks that he produced for Jay.
Real last one. Underground. Redman.
You already know Reggie Noble.
But this is the thing. When you bring up Red, when you bring up Meth, I don't really think it's not too many people outside of us that really understand how important those artists are. You know what I mean? And then the new generation, if they don't have respect for Jay, they definitely not gonna have respect for them two niggas.
That's fair. All right, let's move on to the next one. We talk a lot, like it's become a theme on this, is keeping hold of our own within our culture. Diddy, who sold Sean John for $70 million, just bought it back out of bankruptcy for $7.5 million. Does the depreciation there in value after selling an iconic brand alone should say why we need to hold on to our own? Marquis, I'm coming to you first on this one. What do you think about this deal, and how upset does it make you that he was able to sell it for that high, and less than 1/10 of that is what it was valued at just a few years later?
I'm gonna give him high praise for that. You get what I'm saying? He had a brand, he sold for $70 million, and he bought it for a fraction, and now he's gonna bring it back up. That just shows you the mogul who he is. Again, yeah, I'm upset that he did sell it, but at the end of the day, where we are now looking forward, he's probably going to build that brand even stronger than ever. And he's going to have a lot of other people wearing his shit, too.
That's a fact.
So,
that's a fact. Mary?
I can't knock that.
I'm excited to see what he does with it next. I feel like 90s, early 2000 nostalgia is really big right now, especially around hip-hop related products. So I can definitely see Sean John making a comeback.
All right, fair enough.
And that's that.
They need to hire Baylor to do some hoodies for them. But Baylor, what do you think about this?
I'm glad you said that because we definitely know they listen to the show. But my main concern is kind of like piggybacking off of Mary is like what direction are they going to go? They've been going for a while, you know what I mean? And these kids don't wear clothes like we used to wear clothes. You know, the style and things like the presentation, you know what I mean? The commercials, etc. A lot of branding is going to have to go, marketing is going to have to go into this. Um, I guess my generic answer is it's good that a black man got his shit back. Um, so we'll just see. You know what I mean? If it looks good enough, then I'll rock it. But as of right now, don't come back. Don't come back with them platinum FUBU prints.
Platinum FUBU, bro. Listen, I love me my Fat Albert gear. I ain't even gonna fucking lie, bro.
Hey.
Listen, FUBU's in Walmart. A lot of people don't know.
That's where it belongs right now. That's where it belongs.
Oh shit.
Listen, FUBU was a phenomenon.
Was. Nobody denies that, but it's where it belongs right now.
Well, what's old to us is new to the youngins. So
you find me a millennial that's wearing FUBU.
I'm maybe not yet, but well, first of all, we're millennials, stupid. So that was not. I mean, a Gen Zer maybe.
Well, you're not gonna find neither wearing them right now.
No, exactly. Ain't nobody wearing that shit.
I feel I don't sleep. Listen, I got my ear to the ground in the licensing game, and it's lots of these. What you think were put out to pasture brands are slowly planning a comeback. So
well, planning to come back and executing the comeback are different. They can plan all day, but I'm not sure the execution is going to be there.
All right. Sleep if you want to. You need to invest in some stock of a defunct 90s clothing brand.
I'm the only defunct.
I think I put my money on Sean John first.
I was about to say, Sean John. The Sean John is the one that I'm not investing in no FUBU shit. Fuck that.
I mean, listen, Baby Fat just dropped a new capsule in Macy's literally today or yesterday.
That explains the girls back in their pajamas walking to the store again.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Hoop earrings is on the way back too. So yeah, that all makes sense.
Hoop earrings never went out.
Oh, they absolutely did go out. The door knockers?
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
Okay, again, I don't know. We're going to have to peep your fashion game because Squeeze Me.
Might be a Midwest thing.
Right? Come to New York. You will find.
Well, y'all dress like hobos in New York in its fashion. And I don't mean that as a slight. I mean literally. So, I mean, that's
all
cool.
Right. Listen, we's about to fight.
You doing this?
Yeah.
Doing this? Okay.
Hobos.
So, names and fashion icon from Ohio.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not from Ohio. Like, y'all keep using this Ohio shit. I don't give two fucks.
Keep on skirting, right?
Like,
where are you repping?
That's your sense of fashion right there. Like,
that's not my sense of fashion. I don't dress like no Ohio nigga. You out your goddamn mind if you think I dress like Ohio nigga.
If this is
what
you
do
see
Ohio
as fashion,
niggas dress like?
how would you?
Bullshit.
How would you define
holy tees? They still wear long tees out here, like tall tees out here. Ain't nobody wearing that shit.
Marquise, what was that question?
What would you describe as fashion? What did I say?
Yeah.
Confidence. Yeah, you laugh all you want, but niggas wear what they want to wear with confidence. Everybody else rock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drake can come out. Drake.
I don't think anyone is more confident than a Harlem dude. Like, I feel like I don't know. I didn't know the Midwest.
I found one. I found one way more confident than a Harlem dude. The nigga's name is Kanye, where he made a lot of people across the world wear homeless clothes.
That's true.
That nigga got confidence.
Touche.
Them damn.
He's from the Midwest,
them damn
so
shoes.
We stand corrected. We'll take that one.
Yeah, I don't rock them, but I know them motherfuckers are selling out 5 minutes after they drop. His shoes, that is.
That shit is those motherfuckers is I bought my son some Yeezys for Christmas because that's all he fucking wanted, bro. And every time he wears that shit, I'm gonna trip his ass.
Yo, they comfortable as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I heard that. And that don't surprise me. They look comfortable as shit. They look like they would be comfortable as shit.
No. I happened to get my hands on a pair because it just fell on my lap. I had them on. I was like, okay, I understand. The other creamy ones and all the other shit, nah, I'm sorry. Nah. The ones that look like puffs,
Yeah.
like a whipped cream. No, that's just crazy.
Ye was out here buying $10 hoodies, scraping them against the cement and hanging them up, and niggas was buying them.
Come from Yay.
That's fact.
Man, that shit
That's
crazy, man. Let's get on to
That's
not as
amazing.
positive news. Draco the Ruler's mom is planning a lawsuit over her son's death. Have you guys got a chance to read up on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you?
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? But I mean, not to jump in, but I think Baylor should go first on this.
Yeah, I was gonna. That was
one of his down heroes.
Go ahead, Baylor.
No, I mean, well, this has answered the question for a lot of people that has asked why we don't have, festivals and a lot of concerts like that in the city of LA. Of course, we got Coachella and shit like that, but when you talk about the city, downtown, or anywhere else in Los Angeles where we would have a concert or a festival with a lot of West Coast artists, I would assume that they would know it's the same reason why you can have a lot of people from their state in the same venue, because there's a lot of history there, and a lot of it ties back to the streets. And even then, I mean, some cats is getting shipped off because of jealousy. Some cats is getting shipped off because of, a woman or something like that. But at the end of the day, we just, we witnessed another young cat, you know what I'm saying, actually coming up in the game, very a name with a buzz to it. And for some odd reason, somebody got to him. Even if they were outnumbered, which was the story, you still had. I can't imagine him, especially performing in the city, not having more than 10 cats with him. Even though they said it was kind of a restriction when it came to him, still I don't quite understand how someone gets that close. But here we are.
Yeah, definitely, Marquise.
What is this? Every 3 weeks now?
Seems like it.
Feels like, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm at this point where, and you know what? Billy just pointed something out, like Coachella and stuff like that. And this shit ain't happening there. And this is why we kind of have to perform where, shit won't happen. Because we do for us, then you see what happens. So, I don't know, man. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that this is 3 weeks later, we got another one. So.
It never stops, unfortunately. Like I'm tired of talking about death. I'm tired of loss of life, especially young, like senseless loss of life. It's fucking ridiculous, and it happens way too often.
Mm-hmm.
I, before you go on him, I did hear that apparently 6ix9ine is still banging out there, like blowing up in the Latin community. Like they're playing him heavy. Yeah, he's making money. Apparently heavy, and Latin, places.
But it's a different culture.
Yeah.
I know, but think about that. He still. What did Jay say?
The streets is dead.
Next time, y'all let Zimmerman live.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is facts though.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. Go ahead, Mary.
No, I was just gonna say, listen, because how you brought this up was about the mom suing the production company, and yeah, as a mom, I would totally be seeking whatever justice I could for my son. That's ridiculous. Like, honestly, backstage, working in this industry and having worked at several hip hop live events, backstage is usually where the tightest security is. Like, I've worked in places where I've had to go and get headliners and radio talent that's recognizable out of like the little holding, location because they didn't have the proper credentials. So like how a bunch of, I don't know, goons, because it seemed like this was just like an entourage of someone, not even like anyone noteworthy could just kind of bum rush backstage and jump people and kill somebody is just insane. Like, there definitely needs to be some splaining to do here, and people need to be held accountable. And what I think a lot of people aren't realizing is that now, between Astroworld and this incident, I'm sure it's going to be hella hard for hip hop, venues to get insurance now for shows.
That's a high level look.
It's,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So, like, the industry is going to feel this. Aside from the senseless death. But, yeah, it's just terrible.
Seems like it was trying to be a quick money grab, but, you got to find me. It's not too many artists from LA that you're not going to find that's not attached or associated with a gang. You know what I mean? So the only artist that we had out here that received a lot of love on both sides is no longer here. And we ain't got that type of artist. Or I ain't gonna say we don't have that, but there's a difference between some of the greats that's still alive and some of the greats that's dead that came from my city. And when you have a certain tone in your voice, certain cats listen, and we ain't got that many left.
That's a good point. I'm over talking about death, man. It's senseless, it's stupid. But Mary, to your point of it being harder to get insurance, that is, nobody's talking about that, and that's gonna be once. I wonder once the effect of that starts hitting, and these venues are less likely to start hosting hip hop acts. If anything changes at that point, because then it's gonna start hitting people's bottom line, and then I wonder how the industry adjusts at that point. So.
Yep.
But all right, moving out of that sad topic, unless anybody has anything else.
No.
All right. Big Sean, in lieu of new music, Big Sean's Drink Champs interview. Did you guys get to watch this? I didn't watch the full thing. I probably got to watch like 80% of it. But did you guys get to watch it?
I watched less than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a portion. It's hard to find time to make it through one sitting. But...
Yeah. Their episodes are so damn long,
like
man.
3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to usually watch Drink Champs over the course of a weekend, like bit by bit.
Over a week.
Yeah, I mean, because it's crazy how long they are. But some of the bigger revelations that came out of this and comments specifically about Kanye West. And then I don't know if you guys got to see, I think it came out yesterday, maybe it was early today, but saying, Pusha T's reluctance to work with Kanye West in certain cases as well with certain things. Do you think, in light of like some of the things that are coming out between like Kanye's actions and everything else, an interview like this, are there going to be artists that are less likely to work with Kanye West? Or do you think the stage that working with Kanye West gets you overcomes all of that, as my dog's fight in the background? What do you guys think?
I don't think that's gonna stop. At least not none of the. No, I can't say the older cats will stay away from him either. I think this is the cloud. This is probably the prime time or the elite time for cloud chasing. So I don't see anybody shying away from working with him, because even if they don't agree with how he go about doing things, they still gonna take that attention.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll say one thing. The fact that Jay said this could be the return of the throne tells you everything you need to know. Jay didn't even have to say anything about that, but he referenced it on Kanye's song. And this basically means that if Jay's still fucking with you, everybody's willing to fuck with you. So I don't think anyone's gonna shy away from that. I think the only artists that aren't gonna fuck with him are dudes like Kendrick, because he doesn't have to. But when Ghost, let's be real, Kanye ain't gonna fuck with Ghost, because Ghost might choke him in the studio. So those are the only artists that people will do it for like clout, like you said. Ghost is doing it because Ghost is experimenting. That's just Ghost. He actually did something with Kanye and it sounded dope, but I think it's more of let me extend my catalog, but Kanye's always going to be used until he's useless.
Yeah.
All right. Anything left to add, Mary?
I mean, no, they said it.
That's kind of how I
That
felt
was a
too.
pretty. That was the note to end on.
All
Nigga.
right.
Matter of fact, let that motherfucker come and say, I'm going to do the intro for the breaks. I guarantee y'all niggas be like, all right, go ahead, Kanye. We got it. Am I wrong?
I mean,
Yeah, but that's not gonna stop me from telling that nigga about himself. Especially
Like
if he.
Nori did, right?
you got to, man.
Yeah, I mean, well, Nori
No.
got a job to do.
No, Mary's too level-headed. She wouldn't let us tell him about himself too much.
No, she has enough rope.
I think I would tell.
Hey, you know why I think all of us would tell him? Because I think, Kanye is a person to ask. And I think even if it hurts his feelings or something like that, somewhere inside he's like he gonna appreciate it because his ass might go back and change some shit.
He still wants to feel a part of the community. The same reason when he said slavery was a choice, and the dude that was in the dude that was there, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Went over to address him to hear him out. Would be considered nobody, but Kanye still took the time to like, all right, I need to be liked. What's wrong? So no matter how we feel about him, he might respect us for our opinion. But I think we have to be real with him.
Well,
Yeah.
Point there. Point taken. All right, moving on. TV and film. Let's do Power Book 2 first. Everybody watching the latest episode of Power Book 2?
Mm-hmm.
So
I might be one behind actually.
Really?
Sorry.
You didn't see Tariq finally get his ass beat?
No, but I saw spoilers.
Man,
so.
listen.
Yeah.
That was a good moment for me. I ain't even gonna fucking lie. Like, even though I like Tariq, I like Tariq a lot more now than the end of the original series of Power, but it still was good to see him get his ass beat for a second and realize he was in over his head because he damn near could have lost his life for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all do this. I watched the first 2 episodes, right? And I'm mad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. How did a light-skinned dude pop up and just sitting here with Kane? Like, yo, you a cop? Wait, you in this motherfucking mission with me? Where the fuck did you come from?
That's kind of explained later on, bro. You got to that's kind of explained later on. Yeah. So damn, Mary hasn't seen it, so I can't. So Mary, our theory was wrong. I know I had texted in that I thought our theory was right, but this most recent episode blew that shit out the water.
It did.
Really?
Yes.
This nigga.
Yes.
It did. This probably
really.
Yeah. Now, if you don't mind spoilers, I can tell you. But if you want to wait,
go ahead.
So
I don't care.
It's not Bobby Brown that's her son. Zeke is actually her son.
Yeah, Zeke is the son. That's why.
Dumb nigga.
Wait. Zeke
It's Mary J. Blige and
son.
And oh boy's son. Yeah.
So the casting is horrible in this.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing that makes this confusing is that that was the dude that she was supposed to have been with before she was with Tejada, but Zeke is younger, is younger than them. So
wait. So then does Tejada know about it, and that's why they're positioning her as his auntie and not really his mom?
I have no idea. They haven't said that yet.
We don't know that. We don't know the relationship between the baby daddy versus the husband. We don't know that connect yet.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's like, I don't know, Zeke is just too stupid to be the product of those two. Like,
hey, I gotta stand up for my boy Zeke. That is a regular pedestrian. Y'all gonna get off my boy. That nigga just want to play basketball. He did what he had to do in that goddamn room and said, look, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I got this card. Nigga, I want to go.
No, he's dumb. The actor is just terrible. Like, you can tell he's trying not to do the dramatic ass facial acting that he did last time, but he's still a terrible fucking actor. Like, he gotta go. He gotta get shot.
But then now with what you just revealed, that gets real crazy if he gets shot.
They got him tied up in like double crime mob families. And
But
shit.
my thing is this:
Yeah.
is that if because Bobby Brown is older than Zeke, so you mean to tell me that they didn't realize their mama was pregnant? Like what? They got so much explaining to
Right.
do, man.
I know.
Yeah.
This just got real weird for
Yeah.
me too.
They got so much fucking explaining to do.
It's all kind of weird, but you just know by this episode alone the drama is about to be crazy.
So,
Yeah.
just for me, the one I was complaining about this to Mary. Like I was complaining. Like I don't fucking understand the madness. This is ridiculous. She said, Marquis, it's a novella. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna rock
Right.
with it.
And so what he just
that's all
said
it
is even more novella.
It's a Negro novella. You are absolutely
Yeah,
right.
this
Look,
is really her
I'm gonna
son.
rock
And,
with it.
Look,
Like-
Marquise, you just gotta at this point you just gotta understand 50's formula. Kill a lot of people, create a lot of storylines.
There's only 3 bodies that dropped.
Oh,
So you gotta check his whole.
but-
you gotta
but-
check his whole universe.
but best believe
Whole universe.
what we got like 3 more episodes this season, 4 more. It's gonna be a lot of bodies dropping in at least
Yeah.
2 out of those episodes.
That's the power way.
Yeah.
They wait till the end. And
I
then,
remember at one point we was like, enough, and then it's gonna get to a point where it's like, we know a body's gotta come.
So I hope this ain't offensive, but who would name their kid Brashandria?
Whose name is that?
So in the first episode, she pointed out somebody in the class name is Brashandria. I said, what?
yeah, the loudmouth girl.
That's a,
We
Yeah.
got
Oh.
far.
Well,
that's a double name right there.
it is
Double
what it
name.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 5 more episodes left. There's going to be heavy bodies dropped in at least 3 out of those 5 episodes. One of those episodes is going to be a lot of people in different rooms talking for the whole episode, and then we're going to have the finale. That's the way it
All
goes.
right,
I
all
ain't gonna
right.
lie to you.
So let's
I
do
need a
something
lot of
different
drinks
then.
for that shit.
Let's do
I
something
need to
different.
drink a
then.
lot for that shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry, though.
Let's not predict which bodies are going to drop. Let's just predict how many bodies is going to drop.
Oh,
Between now and the end of the season,
Yes.
at least 3 more people are going to die. Well, main character, well,
That's-
semi-main characters. As far as like side characters and random people, because we got somebody random that died in this most recent episode. If you count just randoms, 5 to 8.
All right. So
That's
what do
a safe
you,
number, nigga. That's a safe number.
I think that Neffy or Effie, whatever the heck her name is gonna not make it out of
Mm.
Oh,
the show.
Mm.
I think one of those Tejada kids gotta go.
Yeah, I agree.
I still think it should be Bobby Brown.
He ain't going.
Nah, it's gonna be.
I
If
mean,
anybody's gonna be
He's too
Drew,
big of a character.
it's gonna be Drew.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a basketball player.
Oh, he can go.
I can't draw with my right hand, but I can shoot with my left. Sorry. My bad.
No, I think he might die because of Drew.
I also think the new baby daddy needs to go.
Well, you got to wait because you got. Damn, you don't know what happened at the end of this episode because I think Baylor. And tell me if you, the person at the end of the episode, I think he's gonna die. If you know what I mean.
Who, Braden?
No, Baylor knows what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Baylor in the shadows.
I know I can't see
I'm
his
trying to-
face. Baylor, what was the big thing that happened at the end of this episode?
Oh wait, the girl.
No.
Because she was
No.
getting death
No,
threats
not that.
in real life.
Baylor, if I say it, it's
You
gonna
talking
give
about
away
the-
too much, and I don't want to spoil it
what,
for me.
What she already said, she cool with spoilers.
Okay, so at the end of you sure you're cool, Mary?
Yes.
Tejada gets out of jail at the end of this episode.
What?
So I think he's gonna die before the end of the
home already.
season.
The nigga
Yeah.
was at home.
He's gotta
Yeah.
die.
Damn, that's a good one.
And
actually.
the
That's a
reason
good
why is that in the preview they show that like she's literally trying to turn her kids against him now that he's out, and then on top of that, old boy who's now Zeke's father, I think Tejada's gonna be dead by the end of this season.
Damn, this nigga about to die in
I
like
don't think
4
But if
weeks.
I had to pick one,
think
I'd
so.
rather Tejada than Zeke's father.
Exactly.
He's annoying.
Plus, I think Zeke's father's a better actor too, because Tejada is cool, but like he gotta go.
Well, I like so Mary, but I like dude because man, he loved the shit out of Mary. Like that, his love for her is crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could tell it, but that's the other confusing thing, because it seemed like it was a teenage
That's what I'm
love,
saying. And
right?
how
Like
is
how she
Zeke
would knock over the garbage
younger than
cans and she'd
everybody?
know
Like,
to meet him.
Because he
Yeah,
kept saying I wasn't the man back then that you wanted me to be, but I am now. Hey, Mary, that nigga is in love. Like,
I'm sorry. My theory behind all this sounds like he's going to be the one that dies and pit Tejada and Mary against each other.
oh no, they're already against each other. By the way he got out of jail, they're like Mary's face at the end of that
That's what
is nigga, we
already
at war.
no. I think he's going to be the next villain for the season 3.
No, Todd is not as
I
good
think
an
he's gonna
actor to
die.
be a villain. I don't think that.
He doesn't have to be. How many motherfuckers in this show are good actors?
They usually pick very good actors for the villains, bro.
yeah, but his storyline within the show is not that strong.
Yeah.
Though.
Okay, I'm gonna make my prediction. I think dude's gonna die. He's not. I'm gonna catch up to y'all. I'll be up there by next week, but I promise you, the way everything's playing out right now, especially the way you're explaining it, that love interest because everybody's rooting for him, body's gonna get dropped.
Hey, old boy got a chef that's
Thorough.
Train earphones on.
No. This episode, we see a whole different side. That nigga's a ninja. Like, dead serious.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see. Like, a mouth drop moment, like, literally. The way that conversation was happening and how it ended, I was like, listen, this is why I love this show, man. That's why I love this show. All right, let's move on. Insecure. I'll start off with this one. I gotta eat some crow. I'm back on board for Insecure. That's all I'm going to say. I'm back on fucking board for Insecure.
Right?
I'm back on board.
This was the episode we were waiting for.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, it's the one before the last one.
Exactly.
So that's kind of blowing mine right now. It's like, you gave us this whole drawn out season just to get to the good stuff all the way at the very end. Crazy.
I'm gonna shoot her some bail though, because even though it was dry in the middle part, I feel like it was just one of those seasons where we were just soaking it in, knowing that this is gonna be the last one. Because if you really think about it, Mary, do we want too much drama throughout the whole season just to end? And I think
yes, we do. In the last season ever.
But it's also a good thing that she might have one of the highest rating views in a long time, because everybody gonna tune into this last episode.
Well, that's true. But the point is, it's like, yo, I don't know. Where do we go from here? Does someone need to recap or set the stage? Because
hey, you know what? I said the same thing, but then I saw that snowfall drop. I said, yeah, we're gonna be all right.
we will. We will. But we got like 2 more months. And don't forget, Tommy's spinoff is dropping too.
Is it dropping before that or around the same time?
I think it drops in January. So yes. Between that and then Snowfall, we are. And then when is Atlanta coming back?
I'm waiting on that too.
Right? I thought that was a 2022 thing as well.
We're gonna be all right, but
we will. But I don't know. What do you think happens? Who does Issa end up with?
I still say herself.
You already know. You know what I'm going with. I told you what I saw. The first season, I saw the flashback, and I think that's what's going to happen. The foreshadowing, excuse me.
What? That they're going to get married?
They're going to end up together.
Oh.
Go ahead, Baylor. What's your prediction? Did Baylor freeze?
No, I was saying who. He said she's gonna end up married to
Lawrence.
who?
He means Lawrence.
Oh, okay. So old boy going back home. He flying back home. I know he's not gonna stay out here.
He moved back home. Remember?
Huh?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same person?
Lawrence, right?
No,
he came back.
No. I'm saying, so she's just gonna leave old boy hanging.
Oh, Nathan. He's gonna have to go back to Houston.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go back home.
Yo, so were you taking those jabs personally when he was talking about LA not having good barbecue?
Oh no, because the good joke about that is that everybody from California is from Texas. That's the cool part about it. all our elders is from Memphis and Texas and Louisiana. So
That's crazy.
but
Fair
I
enough.
get it though. I get it though because the barbecue gonna taste different in Houston than a Houston person coming to LA and making it. It's gonna taste different. I get it. Ain't no shots, but you still living in my city.
Right. Which is what Lawrence basically said.
Yeah. that part right there, I said, "Oh, these niggas is going."
Yo, that whole episode was cringy. Like, it was truly like, oh man, like.
Hey, can
But
we
that
blame it
little
on
fight
Issa?
was lame.
Can we blame it on Issa? She makes this shit awkward.
No, I think Lawrence shouldn't have come. He should have stuck with his gut. He should have listened to Chad. You knew you were going to bump into her there. And then why did he bring Condola in the beginning?
Yeah, that was you got me on that one. But if they
right, like they're not together. Why y'all rolling around?
That's true.
Attending parties together.
That's true, and she really didn't have outside of Issa. She really didn't have much of a relationship with everybody else.
Right.
I don't know. I just know how they talk to each other. It's just they make that shit awkward. Like it should. But he also had something to tell her. He was really getting to a space where he really wanted to share his feelings about her and things like that. So I get that part. But throughout the season,
I don't think he would have gotten there if it wasn't for Chad's little pep talk. Like Chad reminding him, "You ain't fight for the relationship."
Hey, he needs more airtime. That's what I'm upset about.
Chad, yes. Chad needs a spinoff. I would be there for that.
Issa, you all right? Come on now, man. Stop playing with us.
Issa done with this shit. She gonna be like, fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm out of here. That's what she gonna say.
But look, let me and Mary have creative rights.
Yes, Issa, if you're listening, we should keep this going. We need some Insecure.
Have a spinoff and
Maybe
have them move to Houston or New York or Chicago.
Yeah.
I shoot too much in Chicago.
I will say the music is still always dope.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Always for sure.
The music is always dope. And just the love letter to LA that it is. Like, honestly, Baylor, I wonder, being that you're a native Los Angelian, right? How do you say that?
I think it's Los Angelinos or some shit like that.
Okay, Los Angelino. I mean, for me, having only visited a few times, it's still very much like, whoa, like they really do make LA look so breathtaking. So I'm curious about how, like, someone who is really, that's your city, how you feel about how they're depicting it.
No, but it is she's probably the only person I know who has highlighted LA like that.
Yeah.
She pays homage.
I've never seen it like that in a show, honestly.
And she pays homage. The thing is, she pays homage to the smaller Black businesses that got highlighted. You know what I'm saying? People tune in to watch USC or UCLA, that aerial view, and you see the palm trees and stuff like that. No, her view is from the ground up, where you can just see all the Black-owned businesses, all the areas that we go to, that we tell tourists to go to. Don't go to the commercial spots. Go here. So, and the way she showed love to the city of Inglewood, we got to talk about her, but I'm gonna wait until the finale though, because if we learned anything about some of these great shows, Sopranos, that with the finale matters or whatever, and we got to rank it. We got to rank it. We got to rank
it. For sure. And we never got to do many saints in Newark.
I got something for you, Baylor. Something, since we're talking authentic LA. Do you see this? Do you see it?
What's that? Oh, wow, that's clutch right there.
Right? Thank you, Rock the Bells, for our custom holiday donuts from DK's. Anyway.
It's clutch.
Yes. Carry on. Sorry.
Last topic of the day.
Wait, real quick.
I mean, how you just move off of that, though, without your thoughts?
My thoughts on what? I already gave my thoughts on Insecure.
Yeah, he gave his thoughts.
You think she's just going to choose no one?
I still think she's going to choose no one.
So that little shoving match is going to make her be like, Nathan, now we are no longer moving in together. And Lawrence, I get it, because he does have a break baby. That's a lot to deal with. But Nathan, she was moving in with him. They were looking at cribs.
Yeah.
What would make her back off
Because
of
that
that?
nigga's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, hothead.
Well, there is that.
He had second thoughts though.
What?
Remember
He's
the
having
Uber
second
fight?
thoughts.
Oh yeah, the Uber fight
I
too. She
think
may get a
only
flashback.
second- You said remember the fighting, Baylor.
This nigga beat a nigga up in the back seat. That shit was
I, well, that's how they met.
Yeah.
exactly. So she seen a red flag.
She knew what it was when she signed up.
No, nah. That when they were looking for apartments and they were there and she was like, you've been living with whatever, and she stopped herself for a minute and remember, and then left that whole thought alone.
I think her only second thought has been honestly Lawrence, right? Like
Yeah,
the
that's
thought
second
of
thought. Yes.
Which makes Hayes' prediction a little bit easier to understand because she probably don't want to
He
hurt.
plays the safe way because Hayes plays the safe way. Not
I
enough
don't
bodies,
know.
bruh.
This is gonna be
Not
crazy.
enough bodies, bro. Oh, bro.
Go ahead. Sorry, Hayes.
Atlanta comes out March 24th.
Okay. All
Okay,
right. Well,
we about to have a good
exactly,
spring.
because we got Snowfall coming back, which is the last topic, February 23rd. You guys excited for Snowfall? I just can't wait to see everything, like everything with Snowfall. I love the fucking show. One of the best written shows of all time. But yeah, who else is excited for Snowfall?
That is not even a
Super
question.
excited. And you know
I
what?
cut
Shout
somebody's
out to
finger off.
Damson Idris's IG because he masterfully gives us little glimpses during production. So, he does a really good job of giving you a glimpse, but not giving away too much.
And he said it's my turn.
Yeah, literally.
I'm just
Pretty
glad.
dope.
I'm just the happiest thing about it is I'm glad he didn't say season finale. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming
Well,
though. It feels like it's coming. They're probably
I
gonna go to
hope so.
season 5. But go ahead, Marquis.
I hope so, and I that's seriously. I don't want it to be a Dexter. But you should just end it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it gets to a point where you need to just end it. I want to just appreciate the masterpiece that it is. So I hope season 5 is it.
I think season 5 is going to be Franklin versus Teddy full board. Like it's going to be teased this season, and he's probably going to uncover some things over the course of the season. But season 5 is going to be full on Franklin versus Teddy.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
Like they set that up.
So.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, for real.
The bodies hit the floor.
And last season of Snowfall was just so well written. It was ridiculous. Like the way that it just kept building and building, and then those last like 3-4 episodes, like Snowfall is amazing. It's amazing.
Dude, pull a Kaiser Soze on us. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
That was
listen,
amazing.
listen,
That was amazing.
that motherfucker walked out of there and dropped that cane. It was like, you motherfucker.
You people know who I am.
Wait, I know we did. I forgot our answers, but do you think Teddy killed his pops?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pops?
Yeah, remember
At
how
the very
it ended when he let his pops go and then he popped up in this hotel. Well, they were in
Right.
Latin America somewhere, and he popped
Yeah.
up in the hotel room.
Yeah, he had to have. And that's what's going to spark the full-on war.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He's
it was
gonna do it.
brewing all along. Like, he was starting to get on his nerves. So,
You can't tell somebody you're the reason your brother's dead. Like, nigga, do you know I don't like you already?
wait. You mean his pops?
tell.
His pops is the one who said it. I'm confused.
Teddy's father's the one who said, you're the reason your brother's dead.
Right. But what Baylor was saying is that do we think Teddy killed Franklin's pops? Because remember, it
Franklin's
ended
pops.
with him
Absolutely.
entering the hotel room in Cuba.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pops was like, I'm telling.
I know. That was wild.
No, you're not.
Between him
No, you're
and
not.
Zeke in Power, I don't know who's.
Hey,
Well, at least Franklin's dad was a good actor though. Like
That's
it
true.
makes
Hey, Mary, who's gonna tell first?
I know. I think I'm gonna tell him what I know.
I think I'll tell him what I know.
Hey,
And essentially,
you know that
Franklin's
look
dad
like-
said the same shit.
Yeah, basically.
This way.
Basically.
I'm going to tell him what I know.
I think I'm going to
Zeke
tell him
says
what I
it.
know.
He says it as if he's waiting on a certain response. I think I might tell him, right?
After he already told them.
Oh man, that is hilarious. Well, that has been another episode Huh? What Marquis said?
Leftovers.
Oh shit.
Wait. I'm sorry. Nah, we missed one thing. I'm sorry. Video Music Box.
Bro, we can't. We don't have. I got a hard stop today. We can't
Yeah,
get
we'll
into it.
add that to next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go there.
Oh man. Shit, I got a fucking headache. Oh, but that's been another episode of the Perks Radio. Go ahead and give me your social media. Let's get the fuck up out of here, Mary.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So one thing I do want to say that we didn't touch on without taking up too much time, ROP Kangol Kid. I mean, we were talking earlier about our hip hop legends, the younger ones getting killed by the streets, and it seems like the OGs are being killed by health issues. So he had a battle with cancer, you know, he was documenting towards the end of it, and it's just incredibly sad. Everybody, seriously, go get yourselves checked, go to the doctor, all that good stuff. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to make sure we mentioned that because he passed away on Monday. Aside from that, yes, you can follow me at Miss Mary Almonte, follow at Young Urban Moms, follow at Rock the Bells, and I'll see y'all next week.
All right, Baylor.
At Baylorism on Twitter and TikTok, at Baylor the Great on all other social media platforms. And happy birthday, Pops, and to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, B.
Yep, happy birthday.
Time
bro.
out, Hayes. Did we miss your birthday?
You did absolutely. And it's funny because you said, I know when your birthday is, and then we recorded and you guys didn't say nothing about my birthday.
Who said that?
You did. You said, oh, I know when your birthday is, Hayes, and then proceeded not to tell me happy birthday. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my
Hey,
God,
man.
I'm so sorry. We've really been under a rock and out of it, so I'm sorry. Happy belated
I'm not
birthday.
gonna I'm not gonna hold you, Hayes. I'm a middle child on my mama's side, the oldest on my dad's side, and my birthday is 2 days before Jesus' birthday. I ain't got no sympathy for you.
I mean, yeah, no. That's why I didn't say
get.
nothing. It is what it is, man. I know y'all love me anyway, so it is
No,
what
we
it is.
really
You ain't gotta
do.
tell me.
I'm so sorry about that. I knew you
Oh,
were
you
in
good.
December. If that helps.
You know, we graham cracker. That's throwback. It's throwback. That's it. Throwback.
Marquis, go and give me. Well, you're not gonna give him your social media. Give me your parting
Yeah,
words.
the Porsche monkey. You can follow me down the river. Fuck all y'all. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, my brothers. I apologize. Seriously, we gotta celebrate. We gotta pop some bottles when Omarion is pretty much gone. You know what I mean?
Omarion just got here.
No, I mean when Omarion's gone, we can celebrate and pop.
Right, but I'm saying Omarion just got here, so it's feeling like that's gonna be a while.
It will.
Yeah. So be safe, guys. Let's kind of put that
for
out
real.
there
Yeah,
because
everything's
I don't know about where
sparking
you
back
are,
up.
but on the East Coast, it's definitely getting real over here. So it's feeling real 2020 too.
2022, exactly. So, man, we're gonna be in shutdown again, but that shit's crazy. NBA season's going crazy at some point, like with all the shutdowns there. Shit's wild. Shit's fucking wild. But
Broadway
NFL,
plays.
Yeah, seriously.
yeah,
Marquette's got canceled.
everyone stay safe out there. Wear your goddamn mask. Get vaccinated. All that good shit. Do everything you can do that you feel comfortable doing. But nonetheless, this has been an episode of The Breaks Radio. You can follow us at The Breaks Radio. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, thebreaksradio@gmail.com. If you want to leave us a voicemail, you can do so at 614-547-2039. We are the number one podcast for hip hop culture, and this week we out this bitch.
Condoms, seatbelts, and masks. Stay safe.
I cannot.